those ordinances is the same as the policy.
Okay.
Because technically it doesn't hold any structure or any power in law.
Like the town makes the ordinance.
So
Yes.
if I cross over this line from Trenton to Ewing,
The policies are different.
wow.
It's and that's where people don't even be understanding, and it's right in our face. Just like you go on
Right in our
Walmart
face.
and then you go on Kmart, it's two different businesses.
policies.
It's two different policies. It's two different structures of how they handle
Yo,
business.
you know what's funny? My favorite corporation to play with is the DMV. I think that's hilarious. Like, if I get a car from PA and I live in Delaware, it's a whole different thing that I gotta go through. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's amazing to me, man.
and
It's
that's
so
exactly.
crazy. I
And
think
people
it's
don't
just
see
funny,
it.
man.
They
I
don't
think
see
it's
how
funny.
if you're in New Jersey and you cross that fucking line, it's a whole different
Imaginary
policy.
line, though, bro.
Imaginary line. Yes. First off, it is
Imaginary line,
imaginary. Thank you for saying that.
Imaginary line,
Thank
bro.
you for saying that. And if you notice though, they try to separate a lot of states by rivers and lakes and shit like
Come on,
that,
bro. It's still part of
because
it.
they that's the line they try to draw. You feel me?
The river
They make the
line.
river
Nah.
be the line. Yes, that's some bullshit. You feel me?
Come on now. It's
but
still part of the land.
yes,
We're
yes.
still
But
right here
that
with
ties into the whole policy shit. You going from the state of New Jersey to the state of Pennsylvania, and the gun laws are totally different.
on,
Why
man.
is that? Because it's
Bro,
a different business.
Completely different.
Come on,
It's a
man.
it's a
And PA is
different business.
a Commonwealth state.
It's a different business. But inside of that business, they have different sub corporations, which is the towns and the cities
Yup.
and the
Counties and
all that shit, bro.
Them lines again.
It's just
Yeah.
more and more division. You know
Exactly.
what I'm saying? Like, we started
There's no
from
such thing as United States.
one body of land. You feel what I'm saying? And then it goes, oh, this country, this country. All right, this city,
Yeah,
this
yeah,
city.
yeah.
I skipped state, this state, this city, this county.
The
Like,
only
it's
thing
just
united
crazy,
about the
like-
states is
United.
the
Go.
United
Here we
States,
go.
the United States Corporation of America is, the policies that they inflict on the people, man. It's nothing.
Man.
Yeah, bro.
So
they
many
don't-
people are slaves
It's
to
nothing
this thing
united.
because
It's nothing free about none of this shit. It's nothing, man.
there's no awareness though,
Land
bro.
of the free.
And that's
is the
what
thing.
that's what I'm trying to do most. I'm not like all that staying woke and all. That's cool. Y'all can say that all. My joint is awareness. You feel me? I'm for your information and awareness. I
Yeah.
can't entertain you. You feel me? I don't want to entertain.
Nah, I
you.
don't want to be. I'm gonna tell you this my thing. I promote a happy life, man. Do what you want to do by any means,
Fact.
because nobody knows what happens after this time expire here. You feel me? You don't know
That's
what
deep. That's
you don't
real.
know. You feel me?
That's
And
real.
I
infer.
live my life
All you
like
do
I
is
have
infer.
kids and I've solidified their future. I have health and life insurance and shit like that. But I live my life on, bitch, I'm gonna do and see everything that my money can buy, bro. Like, fuck all that. They're doing it. Why can't I do it? Why can't I live like I don't feel that I was born to be anybody's slave
That's how I
and to
feel
go to
too,
work
brother.
every day
I feel like the same
for
way.
pennies to barely even get by to make
like the
to
same
make
way.
somebody else rich. I don't think that was why I was put on this earth.
Some people will tell you that you are put here to do that.
Please, bro.
You know what I'm
Please.
saying?
I don't
And those the
really
people
get-
that's enforcing those policies.
Exactly. And
Sometimes-
honestly, and they blindly enforcing policy. They don't even know it.
They just chucking it up and hoping
Chucking
that
it up
you-
and keeping it moving,
hoping
yeah.
that you don't look into it.
And you got to think about it. This is business. Every business, you have the ability to present your own offer,
Yeah. Negotiate.
negotiate.
And people get mad at negotiations. You know why? Because the
Wait, I was-
Because they don't know how to negotiate.
I was about to say, how you get mad at negotiation?
Because
Because like you said, you don't know
Yeah,
how.
communication is dead. You know
Oh,
what I'm
yeah,
Communication
I've
is
been
very
saying
dead.
that.
Look
I've
what
been
we
saying
said.
that.
What we say. Corporation, right? Dead speak. The communication is dead between me and this other business because I don't know what to say.
Yeah, true indeed.
I don't know what to say. When I go to court, they're going to tell me to bring a lawyer. Why? Because only he and the judge know what to
know
say.
what to say. Exact.
But when I come in there,
another
because-
language.
Because I'm not a fool. You feel me?
And I just want to break this down to
Yeah, I
people,
mean-
and just so they can understand
Go
too, with
ahead,
that whole
please
thing.
do.
The judge, the lawyer, and the prosecutor are
Oh,
all
man.
under the same
They in
umbrella.
cahoots.
They all have to. No, they're all under the bar association.
They are, bro.
In order to be a judge, you have to be a prosecutor. And in order to be a prosecutor, you have to be a lawyer.
Come on,
That's
now.
the train. You go from a lawyer, prosecutor, judge.
And the lawyer
And
gets
all of
paid
those
what?
people-
A lawyer gets paid with. I don't mean to cut you off, but I'm just so we can incorporate that.
Yeah.
So if you hire the lawyer, right, and you lose the case, does he still get paid?
Yes.
no matter what.
He's
No
a
matter
bou-
what.
he's a
Yeah,
bounty
he's
hunter,
just-
bro. He
yes,
just
true
brought
indeed.
you in.
Yeah,
That's
he
what
definitely
that's
did. He
that's
brought
why
you in,
when
he definitely
people
did.
when people's
ahead,
cases
finish it.
hold on before when
Go ahead.
people's cases get dismissed, the lawyers and the judge they go back and talk. They go back and talk to the prosecutor. They go have their little side huddle.
Come on, man.
They
Oh,
all
yeah,
know
man,
why
yeah.
you
huddling with him and you
Yeah,
for
he
me?
paid me a couple. He paid me a couple dollars. He has a little
That's
bit of
why
money.
back in the day,
What,
everything-
30,000? Yeah, I'll give you
everything
guys
with the mob,
10.
They was
Uh-huh.
moving like that. They was putting everybody in their pocket because look, if I'm gonna get indicted, I might as well pay these niggas because they all together anyway, and all they want is what?
The money.
The money.
And honestly, you know what's crazy about that? You don't even have to pay a lawyer to negotiate and to handle business
Absolutely.
because they're going to present an offer regardless. They have to because they're the ones that's suing you.
Yeah.
You feel me?
And-
And if you
and
know
I
what to
need you to
give them,
talk about
and if
that,
you know
what
what to
suing
give them,
is.
yes,
Yeah.
that's the only rights that we have as Americans under this
Is to what?
corporation.
What is
It's
the
to sue and
Is
be
the
sued.
sue?
To sue and be sued.
Like you
You
said,
can sue anybody. That's why, bro. And
Yeah.
the thing that the police officers are really afraid of, and I say this to black people everywhere, they're afraid of being sued because they have but so much money for lawsuits
Come on now.
through the
Yeah,
bonds,
yeah.
which
Come on
being
now.
talked
Yeah,
about through the
come on,
bonds.
yeah,
bro.
that's
You feel
true.
me?
Keep going.
Because they're a corporation, they have to be
That's
bonded.
it.
They're a
That's it.
corporation, they have to be bonded.
What does bonded mean, bro?
No, not binding, bonded.
Bonded. Yeah,
is
that's what I
insurance.
said.
It's insurance. Yeah,
Okay,
insurance.
so what's insurance?
Insurance is the shit that you pay these companies. You pay these Aflac and Allstate and all these people. You can bond yourself
Come on now.
and don't have to pay these motherfuckers all this money, these monthly fees. And they're writing out bonds on your name, and you paying 2-3 times how much they paying for the bond.
And it's already
$100,000 coverage. You could go to a bank and get that shit yourself
It's already
and
taken
insure everything. But you paying a fucking corporation to create a bond for you. First off, they're going to the same banks that you could go to.
Okay.
They're going to the same banks that you could go to
Same
and
thing
get a
with the-
bond. A bond is insuring your business. Every business has to have a bond. Okay?
Why?
So why? Because you have to insure yourself. You ain't gonna be able to do no work for me if you fuck up. You can't pay me. You can't pay for your fuck up.
Somebody got to pay.
Everybody has. Yeah, somebody has to pay for the fuck up if you fucked
Hey,
up.
yo, what's the
That's
saying back in the
insurance.
day? Fuck you, baby.
Yeah, for real.
God.
And it's all about commerce.
Hey,
you
yo,
have
man,
to be
my
paid.
dog died.
I have
Fuck
to be,
you,
bro.
baby.
You have to. You ain't gonna be. I'm hiring you for a job. You shouldn't have to pay me if you fuck up. But the people that you pay is gonna pay me though.
Somebody
That's
gonna-
insurance.
Yeah, somebody gonna give me
Somebody's
this
gonna
bread.
pay me. You shouldn't have to, but that's why they created the whole insurance game. But you can go to the bank yourself and get a bond
That's why there's a such thing as
and
insurance
pay pennies
fraud.
on the dollar.
That's why
Yeah,
there's a such
insurance
thing
fraud.
as- That's
Insurance
a
fraud.
white collar crime. You feel
That's what the
I'm saying?
riots was all about.
Come on now.
Getting paid out of them bonds.
Come on now.
Because they ain't make no money during the
Talk on it.
coronavirus. You got to think about it. They
Talk,
couldn't
yeah.
sell shit. They wasn't, and if you were buying shit, it was nowhere near the store traffic.
So if I stole something from what, like,
If you stole something from
Sneaker Villa,
anywhere.
if I stole something
If a
from
bank gives you a loan,
anywhere, what
nigga, if
happens?
a bank gives you a $100,000 loan, nigga, that shit is bonded.
So anything I stole is already paid for.
Yeah, hell
Oh.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what people don't know though.
Everything
That's
is
all
paid
I'm
for.
That's why some of those stores say, nah, just let them go.
Let them go.
Like
Yeah,
like
it's
my
not worth
brother,
it.
Come
my
on
brother
now.
worked at Loomis, the armor truck company down in North Carolina. They told him he was doing the ATM runs, picking up 80,000, 40,000 out the ATMs. They told him if somebody come up to you with a gun and say, "Give me the money," just hand it over.
FBIC. The
Like,
feds insure their own paper.
Like just
I
hand
like how
that
you
bitch
said
over.
paper.
Yeah.
Yeah, fact.
So-
Yeah, this shit is,
paper.
yeah, it's all paper.
Right.
With no damn value.
Yeah, no value, no backing at all,
There's
none
no
whatsoever. 1932, Franklin
Come
D.
on
Roosevelt
now. What
just
do-
turned
what
all
do
that
you
shit in, and it's happening now. If you
Again.
think about it, I was just at fucking Wawa last night, right?
Yeah,
I was at Wawa last night, right?
what-
And
what
you know
they
what they
say? I
said?
know what you about to
They're not
say.
They said,
I know what
please
you
bring
said.
in your coins to help with the coin shortage.
Yup.
You know what they're trying to do? They're
Yup.
making you turn in all the coins so that they don't have to give any back out, which is going to stop the whole coin shit.
Come on.
bro.
They're stopping the cash anyway,
Yeah, oh
but
yeah,
they're
yup,
taking the
yup,
coins from
yup.
you. They're taking the coins
'Cause my-
so that you don't bring them shits.
Cause my man was just at Walmart last
Yeah.
Sunday and he was like, yo, Walmart was like, yo, we only taking card, no cash.
No cash. Legal tender. If you read your
None of this
dollar-
shit is legal anyway.
read
Just
your-
because it's on a card
Yeah,
don't mean it's legal.
But who makes what legal? The federal government, because we dealing with Fed. You feel me? We dealing with the Fed time law. You feel me? They change. They moving on their own dollar.
True indeed.
So any war, any problem, centralized bank. You feel what I'm saying? Any celebrity, I ain't famous, so I don't give a fuck what I'm talking about on this mic, nigga. I ain't got nothing for you.
Nick Cannon me.
I ain't got nothing for you, baby.
Nick
Feel me? You feel me? And if I do
said
climb
J.
out the hole like dang, I'm coming on my own dollar. You feel me?
Hey yo,
Man,
just know in 15 years this episode's gonna be at like 100,000 views.
Hey,
because
man,
they're gonna
listen.
dig this up just to see what's.
But guess what, man? I'm gonna tell them I'm a Moor. You know what I'm saying? And that's
Uh-huh.
all, and that's gonna be that on that. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm a whore.
Yeah, bro, big bro. Okay. But that's what
Yo.
I'm saying. So if you read your dollar and it tell you everything like it said, right? It gotta have it in text. It's
Yeah,
right on
fact,
the piece of paper.
fact,
I don't care if
fact.
you got a $1, $2, $5, 50, 10, 100. I don't care what you got. If you read it on there, it tell you exactly what that piece of paper is, bro. Legal tender for debt, and it holds no value. So what are you doing? You passing around debt. It's a promissory note. It means nothing. So, you know what I mean? People that's flexing it, it's cool. Do you? Because at the end of the day, they flexing it. You feel me? They just doing it with computer numbers and everything. They can plug in. They can make me a millionaire tomorrow if they choose so. You know what I'm saying? Go on my account, plug in a couple numbers, I'm in there. That's why it's a such thing as a banking hack. How you gonna hack the bank?
Yeah.
It's called a data breach. Well, you ever see a
Come on,
data
let's
breach?
talk-
Whenever you
that's
see
their
a data
term.
breach,
That's their
that mean that,
term.
especially
They
if you got any dealings with that bank or
on,
any type
man.
of store or anything like that, a data breach is when they get all your information, nigga.
Yo, and
Whatever
that's all
is-
that's for sale.
Yep.
The only thing that's for sale is information.
I'm about to say all our information
You know what I'm
for
saying?
sale. All
Now
that shit.
we
It's so
me
crazy.
personally, I wish I never even got into the socials. You feel me? But now I'm knee deep. You feel me? So it is what it is. But you know what I'm saying?
about to say, you
only
with it.
thing
You
only
with it.
thing they with is the information that you got. So me, now that I know that they after the information, I flood them. I give them shit. Here,
Nah, they after our
take
lives
it.
too, though.
You feel me? Yeah,
They're
because
definitely-
we the chattel. We gotta be we
Ooh,
chattel,
I like that
bro.
chattel.
We
Yeah,
chattel,
we're definitely,
bro.
they're
Chattel,
definitely
bro.
after our lives.
They got me,
They
bro.
want that shit. Bro.
You know what I'm saying? So if you're not aware, get aware. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, true indeed.
ain't
Definitely do
gonna
your
say-
research because you only can find your own truth.
Hey yo, it's called the
Indeed.
FOI, man, the Freedom of Information Act, man. It's
Yeah.
out there. Go,
Yeah, word is
go
bond.
look
Everything
at
is
it, bro.
public information. And
Everything.
people, yes.
Oh,
I try
yeah,
to
that's
I
a
try to
fact,
express
yeah.
that shit a lot, and people probably that shit probably go over people's head when I say it.
All
But
the time.
everything is public information.
Everything.
Your information, my information, is all public because it's a business transaction.
It has to be documented.
It has to be
And
documented.
if it's not,
because
it's called
business.
tax evasion.
True indeed, for real.
Hey,
Did you
gonna
know?
get
Did
your
you know? I
ass.
forget the form, but I meant to look it up before I got here. There's a
that?
form. Well, it's not the form, but it's on a form that you can. I think it's the 1099, if I'm not mistaken. You can document drug proceeds.
Oh wow.
Yes, my
I
nigga.
knew
Yes.
that. Oh, you got me.
Yeah,
I
like
mean,
it's
shit,
to a sense.
wow.
To a
everybody know
sense,
they
it's
was
not
selling
illegal. If
them.
you don't
Hit
get
him
caught,
with the
if you don't get
wow.
caught selling drugs, at least pay the taxes on it. Because
Yo, that's
because
funny,
if
yo,
you could,
that's
if
funny,
because
yo.
in the court of law, listen, in the
funny.
court of
Bro,
law,
bro,
if they can't
that-
convict you for
hell
selling
no,
drugs,
yo,
if they can't, my nigga, listen, if they can't convict you for selling drugs, what they do? Tax evasion.
hey, because I always tell
But
people.
on a tax form, you can document drug proceeds, and niggas ain't know that.
Because
That's why they get you with
yo,
that
they
shit.
doing the same thing.
Yes, bro. It's called
Giving me
pharmaceutical.
aspirin and shit.
Pharmaceutical.
Bro, I tell motherfuckers, I think I said it to you. I said you can name a bunch of people that got away with murder in this country, but name one person that got away with tax evasion.
They got Hoffa. It's like no message. They got Jimmy Hoffa.
Like nobody got away
Nah, I'm
with
messing
American
with you.
money, bro. Like they don't play with their shit, dog.
Nah.
Like that shit, and that's their
Donnie,
main.
hey,
they
Donnie
main
was
shit.
on. Donnie was trying to run from the taxes too. Donnie was on a mission.
Nah, I don't even
Nah,
want to get
that's-
it. I don't know what to get in hell right now, bro, because he deep too. He just like the
you
he.
already know he got
them,
he
he
got to
them.
operate within this, man.
Yes,
He
yes,
gotta
very
operate
true.
within this.
Very true. Very
He
true.
ain't no different than me and you.
Very true.
He got a title.
Very true.
No,
Can we-
actually, he
yo,
don't
can
got
we,
a title.
Can we bring light to the whole little child trafficking shit that's going on
Oh,
right
yeah,
now,
yeah.
bro? Please,
Go
man,
ahead,
because
go
I just
ahead.
want to speak about
'Cause you
that.
got
yeah.
children. We need
and
to
then, yes,
protect
true
the
indeed,
babies,
man.
man.
And I've been studying this shit for a long, long time, and I've been talking about it for a long time, and people looked at me like I was a fucking
Sweeping it
nut.
under rug. They said you was
People
a
thought I was
conspiracy theorist.
yeah,
didn't
because they call me conspiracy theorist
Now
because I
look
said
at
that these
Epstein and
niggas in
all
it.
them.
Yes, bro. Will Smith and Tom Hanks and
Hey.
Will Ferrell and all these niggas, bro. These people in the entertainment industry are vultures, bro. And at the highest level, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Got to think about it.
Hey.
If you could kill and hunt people and eat them, what do you consider yourself? Higher than them.
You at the top of the food chain.
You at the top of the food chain because we're already, as humans, we're at the top of the food chain.
But you got
So if you
over
can eat
me.
humans, if you can eat humans,
You over me.
you control. Not real. That's how they think though. They got the money, they got the power, and they control everything.
Got everything.
And they keep calling them the 1%, the 3%.
Bro,
1%,
almost a million children go missing in this country.
That's
year.
a fact. Yeah,
a
that's
year.
A fact. That's
It's
a fact.
probably about 800,000, a little over 800,000.
When I,
Where the fuck do all them kids be on, bro?
when I studied,
Experiments, bro.
I studied
Shit ain't random.
the organ
Hell
business.
no.
It's a lot of money for organs.
That's
man.
why I'm not an organ donor.
Damn.
On my license.
The organ business is
I can
real,
say for a
real
fact, bro.
scary.
I've been
Real scary. Man.
onto some shit that I've seen that shit. Like it's weird, man.
Bro, that's
it
why-
made me cry though, honestly. As a
because
grown
it's
man, it made me
pain,
cry
bro.
because I've seen where you could buy a heart or you could buy a person. You could buy
And not to get deep
Anything,
into it, because I don't want to get
anything.
deep into it.
Anything.
Just give them a price. Just give them a price that you saw.
hearts going for. It depends on what type of being it's coming from though, because us
From
as
us,
black people,
it's
yeah,
more.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
more.
Okay,
Yeah,
let me
it's probably
give you
about
one.
like almost 100,000.
Now let me give you a
For our heart.
person that passed on. That was a real. His heart probably would have been worth 1,000 men. Kimbo Slice.
Oh yeah, factory.
Yo,
That one was
bro,
on my head.
that
That was on my heart.
Facts.
That was on me.
I can't
and he
even
died
tap
from
into
heart
that.
shit?
Bitch. Yes,
Yo.
I can't even tap into that because that's weird. That whole Kimbo Slice shit is weird.
I
That
had
nigga
to
was out
bring
here
it up.
like
I had
real
to bring
live
it up.
animal
I had to
gorilla
bring
beating
it up.
niggas
I had to
down.
bring that one up.
No
because-
gloves,
like,
backyard
y'all saw
fighting
him.
like, and
That's
then that
years
nigga
ago,
died out of nowhere.
And if
That's
you
years
don't know
ago.
about Kimbo Slice, YouTube Kimbo Slice back in the
That's
day.
years ago.
Bro,
I'm
that
telling
you
nigga
will see
started.
what we talk about.
Bro, UFC is him.
Yeah.
He's UFC,
Yeah.
bro. That nigga
Yeah.
They
is the
created it
reason
on
why.
the streets,
Yes,
man.
bro. That nigga was in the street, no gloves, in the backyard. Them niggas punching on niggas for money. You feel me?
Bare
real-
hands.
bare hands,
They
no
bought it.
gloves, no
They
mouthpieces, no nothing. These niggas is real live. Like I got beef with this nigga. We about to fight, but it's not. It's nothing
That was
personal.
our
It's business.
culture. That's our culture.
For real, bro. And that nigga died out of nowhere. That's strange.
With a heart problem.
That's strange. That's
So
very
We
strange.
just gonna let the people marinate on that.
Tell
Switch
me.
that up, Dax. Switch that up. remix,
He said,
niggas.
we just wanted y'all to know some
Yeah,
real
man.
shit.
It's just this is
that's-
all for your awareness. Like we about to start making that what you call that little disclaimer, yo. This is for your awareness.
I'm gonna
man.
put that
Like,
on the
put this for your
subtitle.
awareness. Don't try to
Yeah.
get us out here like we out here spreading we bullshitting. We
Yeah.
just
Don't Nick
go
Cannon
look
us.
at it.
Come
Go
on, man.
go look at it for yourself, man.
Yeah,
Don't
do your
even-
own research. That's
do
why I
your
said
own
do your research.
man.
You can find your own truth.
Find your own
That's
truth,
very,
bro.
yeah, man. I research this shit, bro. I do this shit for a living. I ain't got nothing else better to do.
And that's why we speak
You
on
feel
things
me? Like
because we
real
have
shit.
the facts.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't. What I say? I don't argue opinions.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
feel me?
Hey.
And I don't.
Yeah.
I don't debate
But
facts.
the thing is,
Like,
they,
it is what it
the
is.
first,
It's
the
a
people have to
fact.
get the people have to get to the base of it. They have to know where it starts in order to understand where to go to follow the rabbit hole. You know what I'm saying? Because
Exactly.
if
The rabbit
they start
hole
in
is very
the, I
deep.
started in the middle. It's nothing wrong with starting in the middle because you're eventually going to get to the beginning.
All you gotta
But
do is start.
You, bro. First off, start by looking up the bankruptcy of the United States.
1933.
Yes, and from there, you'll
FDR.
everything else will make
Bro,
sense
they got
to you
they got a
and they'll
website
follow
with the debt clock on it.
shit fake.
Fake fraud.
Yes,
Charging it fraud.
bro. There's no such thing as a debt, bro.
No
put
such
me
thing.
on.
Because
No such thing.
well,
Yeah.
we're all the collateral has already been paid for the
right
money
here.
that's being printed.
We right
The
here.
births of the kid of our children and the workforce of the people
Let me
is the
insert-
collateral. It's already been paid for, bro. The debt has already been paid,
Let me
bro.
insert to,
Before they
connect
print
real quick.
money off the lives of children. That's what they print money
Now,
off of. And
he-
people
he
say
just
that.
said-
People say they just print money.
going, keep
Yes, they print money because every day there's hundreds of kids being born.
See, you said you went to